Okay. Have to wait a second there. I want to make sure I'm seeing it on the Twitch side before I start saying anything, so just everything shows up in correctly. So I've loaded up Dark Souls again. I am still on the more basic of the Vox settings. And I'm here. I'll do more buttons on my Stream Deck. I need the bigger Stream Deck. So again, scaling down from 1440 down to 720, 6000 bitrate, 2 frame interval, medium high, 18 threads, RC 60, trellis 1, direct pred spatial are the settings I'm using now. It's looking okay. Yes, my background does change. It rotates like minutes. So yes, my background did change since last time. Maybe it's not 30 minutes because the one on my left screen just changed. So anyway, back to the start screen. I don't think much here on these more static screens are going to change very much. So I'm going to mostly just switch through them, wait for an animation to happen on the screen, see it on stream. I just missed one. There one goes. Chatter and text and such is looking all right. I probably have some audio playing in the background from Pretzel. Yeah, this is looking a bit better, as I said before. So this is looking good. The more static screens are looking all right. So let's go back to general, which is my game. Get it to capture game and stable spot here where we're looking to here and just take a look at it. So this is looking all right. I've got my camera and chat in different positions. Swap those around. So glad I put chat on a similar quadrant layout like I did with camera, so I can move it around as needed to generic areas that tend to be good in games. So just sitting here again, I'm not seeing the refresh blockiness every few seconds that I was seeing before with the more aggressive settings that Vox had in some of his videos for his higher end setup. So this is looking cleaner. It's a little bit easier on the eyes. Let's try some attack animations. Well, I you up and my imagination's running wild. That's looking good. Movement's a little bit slower on this compared to the speed I can move around in Guild Wars 2. But that looked alright. I mean, alright, let's move. The text on in-game is looking alright as well. Unless it's over a really bright light-colored spot, it's pretty to use, like that Sacred Oath. Move it to like there, it's a little bit harder to read on stream than it is on my screen. So, like if I put it on this really bright rock here, it's probably going to be harder to read there. Yeah, it's a little hard to read there. It's okay to read on screen. It's not great, but I mean, it could be better. General, that's looking alright. See what happens if we get that cloud smoky reset here, how that looks. That's looking alright. That looks more like my more basic settings, so I'm wondering if really there's... not feeling like there's a lot of difference. So. I'm going to call it there for this one. Close out this one because these more basic settings are looking better. That's it for this little test.